Okay, hello everyone. Welcome back to another match. Well, I guess I'll wait for this commercial break to finish. We've got Truly versus Blaze today. Apparently Truly is dropping a lot of frames because internet's bad, so his stream might buffer a lot, I guess. They are both ready, so we'll get this started. Pretty quick. Oh, also, I just realized I never updated the timer. I should probably do that before I start this. There we go. Okay. Is it like broken? Like it literally, it says it ended. Okay. Okay, so I will start the race now. So here's the card. So we got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's bingo. All right. So what do we got on this card? Got a giant Walt Gold. That's pretty free. This is the goal a lot of people have been doing. 2 temple maps comes with boss keys. Got all hidden owls. Or all hidden owls? No, all 10 owls. Which is pretty... That's actually pretty easy. 6 hearts, pretty easy. Mountain Village chests, I don't like that one because you have to beat Snowhead. And watch like the cutscenes to get there. 12 masks. Isn't that bad, honestly. Two great fairy wards, not bad. Twin molds remains. No shield. Nina is happy. Alright, I already see her message in the chat now. Very nice. I think most people don't like the 5 East Clocktown, but this is like another giant Walt goal. If you get All Night Mask, you get 2 of them pretty quick. So... I feel like BLTR isn't actually that bad. Double magic isn't too hard. 6 seals is pretty free. Defeating Kita is pretty free. 6 hearts isn't that bad. You could definitely get a heart container. And then the 10 owls isn't difficult. You could get them as you're like going around. Does a post box HP count as East Clocktown? It does if you get it in a post box in East Clocktown. If you get it out of a post box that's not in East Clocktown, then it would not count towards the goal. Row 3 doesn't seem bad either. Row 1 seems pretty good as well. Chest icons are easy. Go giant wallet. Do 2 dungeons and hit the owls in the quiver. Calm 4, I don't think it's bad either. If you're doing Goat's Remains, you could just get the heart container. And you would do... You could also do Odala container, because you could do Woodfall and Snowhead Fairies. Usually you want to do No Shield last. But if you want to avoid the cutscene after Goat's Remains, you would want to do No Shield first. Like before Snowhead. Not sure how that would work, because that would definitely make Snowhead, I think, pretty scuffed. But if you have Goron Mask, maybe it's not that bad. Okay. Truly does have column 4 on his stream. It does not look like Blaze is getting the giant wallet either. The 10 owls goal isn't that bad, actually. Or at least I don't think so. Because you can just hit Stone Tower, jump down, hit Icona. Then you go to the swamp, you hit the swamp one, and you get the Woodfall one, you can Fountain Warp. To Snowhead, you hit the Snowhead one, go down the mountain, hit the mountain village, go down the Clock Town, hit the Clock Town, and you hit Milk Road. And then you get the 2 in Great Bay. And then obviously, since you want to would go to Snowhead in row 1, when you do the Fountain Warp, you would just do Lullaby Skip. And then after you're done with Snowhead, you just come out, let the wind blow you off, and then hit the owl and go down the mountain. Okay, they both have Hidden Owl. Truly getting the fairy for the Great Fairy Mask. Even if Truly does do 2 heart containers, he still needs to get 3 pieces of heart. Ideally, the 3 pieces of heart I would usually get are like the North Clocktown Tree. You can get the Deku Palace one. And then usually like the Scrub and Mountain Village one is pretty good if you know the clip into the Deku Flower to just fly up to it. Okay, well Blaze is getting Great Fairy Mask, so that tells me he's probably doing a fairy reward, which could be the two Great Fairy rewards. There was also double magic on this card. So far, it would appear that Blaze is doing grimy strats. Because I still do not see a row on his stream. Look at that curved backwalk because he's on N64. You don't see that very often on Wii VC. All right, I'm assuming he must be doing Calm 4 as well because he's getting this heart piece. So I'm going to assume that he is doing Calm 4 as well. Truly doing a P-Hat Grotto. Looks like Blaze is just going to do Swamper out. Doing some unbuffered angle changes. If you're actually hessing, you could pull a bomb and like hess until like the bomb's about to blow up and then stop and then do bomb time stop really quick. If we ever do a bingo tournament where I can join, I will not be doing the grimy strats. I will show what row I'm doing every race. Doing the strat to skip this bat on the tree. Very nice. I mean, if I go for Blackout, I'm just going to be immediately eliminated. Especially if I'm like facing Morpheus or like Dobrari or Kai. Bro, I did not click on that. Why did it do that? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, video. Like, that's just how it works now, I guess. I wonder if Blaze is only planning to do like one heart container. Because some of these are fast heart pieces, but if I was gonna do 2 heart containers, some of these I would not get, like the one in the tree. Okay, Truly got the P-Hat Grotto, and is now in Deku Palace. I don't even... If Truly did get any heart pieces, I did not see them. I missed them all. But I don't think Truly got any, unless he maybe got like the tree HP. Like the North Clocktown one. I guess it depends on the heart pieces and what you're doing. I mean, you are going into the last... Because of these 2 Great Fairy Awards, you are going in the last room of Woodfall already. I guess they technically don't need the boss key, though. I imagine probably optimally, like, getting 4 extra, like, heart pieces versus a heart container probably is faster. But I think for me, at least specifically, like, it's probably faster to get the heart container. Yeah, Nina loves her Woodfall boss key. She won't even need it, and she'll just get it anyways. Okay, they're both getting their Sonata. I'm trying to think how I would want to actually do this, because if I wanted to skip like the Giants cutscene from Goat's Remains and then do like no shield after, I might actually try to like go get the fairy reward. Well, you do need Goron Mask for this anyways, yeah. I'd maybe get just like, I don't know, I'd need to time this stuff, actually. Because you could get Goron Lullaby, just delete the Goron, and then like get the reward first. So you could use Song Storage on the Goat's Remains to skip the cutscene. And then just like go lose shield like right after that, and then you'd be done. But I don't know, doing all of that, I don't know if that's that's probably not much different than just watching the cutscene after Goat's Remains. Yeah, that's something I would want to actually test too. Like, see if you lose shield, and then try to like go to Snowhead with just like Goron Mask, but then you can't hover. I'm trying to think if you even need the hover though, because I feel like you could avoid hovering. Because if you're getting all the fairies, you could go up to like the Dino Falls and you could just jump down in the snowball ramp. So you don't need to hover across there. You don't have to hover up in the map room, you could just go around. I'm pretty sure it should be doable. Yeah, it's definitely not something I would just do in a race. I would need to... It's also not something I've ever thought of until like now, so I would definitely want to test it like first. The Truly did that long jump to the first ice platform. I understand that that can be faster, but I feel like a lot of the time when I see a lot of people do it, they're not doing it in a way that actually makes it like faster. Like it would just be better to jump across the first two platforms. Like if you want to make that worth it and fast, you need to like pull the bomb in advance and be like walking up to the ledge, like drop it and then like be at the ledge and like immediately jump. Like if you're going up to the ledge and you're getting like in position and set up and then you pull the bomb and to set it down, you gotta wait for the bomb to blow up. And at that point you may as well just be jumping across the two platforms. Truly is actually pretty far back. I feel like he's gonna have to do extra side hops. Yes, he is. Like he's stuck on this one part. Okay, he still made it up though. Blaze mistiming a side hop. Truly is making this like last part look very scary. Okay, he's in. Gaming. Ooh, and that time Blaze's like angle was too much to the right, so he went off the front of the mountain before he got up to the part where you can stand on. The classic Lens of Truth spam, so you don't waste magic as you climb up this wall. Also, Blaze does have his row displayed on his stream now, so I guess he's not grimy after all. Just decided to wait for a little while. Let's go on. Did Truly get the North Clock Town? If he didn't, he just like went right past it again. I'm also surprised he would choose like this. Is he getting this for the Rosa Sisters HP? I guess maybe he's also planning to only get one heart container, probably. As well. I mean, there's Postman minigame, which is pretty quick. There's the Swordsman School. What else? else is there? There's technically Keaton Quiz, because they don't need to do Blast Mask. They have Goron, they could do the Treasure Chest Shop. There's Pihat Grotto, Dodongo Grotto. The path to Snowhead HP is actually pretty quick as well. If I'm remembering right, I think Blaze was the one that did like a weird route and did these two fairies last time, so he definitely is doing a different route this time for these fairies. Okay, Truly is getting the North Tree HP now. Looks like. Ooh, Blaze getting the nut in Decalink form, so you get really slow text and you cannot skip it. Okay, Truly has Great Fairy Mask. And it looks like he's going to Woodfall now as well. I like how Blaze actually got like, was that like a frame perfect hit? Because you could see like the fog around the area changed red because the Dynalfos was like about breathe. That's what happens when it breathes fire. But he like hit it like the frame it was starting or something. I don't know if Truly is going to make it in the dungeon before the day change, and there is a cutscene, like the little transition cutscene outside the dungeon. Yeah, it just changed already. Okay, Truly just like jumped to that first fairy. So is he gonna fly back to the one in the chest? Does not look like it, so I'm guessing he's gonna have to get that one later. Maybe he'll get it last. Okay, Blaze made it. Lit the torch. Very nice. I'm not sure why he came in here. He doesn't need this. Probably, it looks like he realized he doesn't need to be in here, so he's just waiting at the door. Everyone's favorite room in Woodfall, this dark room with all the bugs. Nice kill on that Skulltula with the sword. That was an unfortunate small jump into the poison water, though. Blaze going for this anti-grav again. Easy. I haven't seen the total dungeon completion, so I'm not sure like what would mess it up. Oh yeah, you're using SRM for that. Okay, Blaze has all the Woodfall fairies. So he's definitely not getting... I like this frame. He's like so close to the flower that it's pushing Link's feet up. And that one keeps like bumping. Love when that happens. Your guys' match tomorrow is like, for me, is like super, like, it's pretty early. It's like 10 a.m. in the morning. I will be at work. Okay, Blaze not skipping the cutscene. Yeah, that would definitely have to be a DQ because SRM is banned in Bingo. Disqualified and kicked out of the tournament. Okay, it looks like Truly might actually be getting the heart container then. Either that or he's just He's doing the Nina strat and getting his emotional support boss key. Blaze is going straight to Snowhead. Blaze should still be fine, but he does need to make sure to not miss a frame now. Surprised he got those pause buffers pretty easy, it seemed. And pause buffering on N64 is not it's more difficult than on VC. It is very easy, I'm sure, though, to get the like fast Goron roll though on the N64 joystick. Feely with the raid. I mean, if he's using a GameCube controller, he'd have to be using an adapter, and hopefully the adapter would be properly mapping. But then we'll have to ban him for cheating with a cheat adapter. Wow, I'm gonna have to ban Nina because she's using an adapter. Okay, truly getting this last fairy, I think. No, that's not the last one. That's 8. Did Blaze, like... Did I miss it, or did he skip those first 2 fairies already? I guess maybe he's probably... Is he gonna probably come back for that small key anyways, and then... Just get him then? I'm not sure. This is the glitchless route. Nice damage boost. Truly almost dead. Each stray fairy, though, I believe on English gives you like 3 hearts. Yeah. I think on Japanese they only give you 1. Okay, I think that said 11 fairies for Truly, so I'm assuming he just needs the 4 in the last room? And like the boss door room? Actually, I'm not sure which fairies Truly needs, because I could have swore I remembered seeing him action swap open the door to the boss room. I would have thought you'd just go in there and grab those when you do that. No, he already went back and got that chest. I'm guessing he's like never really done these fairies, because he hasn't really had any like route for him, and he's done this torch mega I think like 2 or 3 times now. He's done AFR? Yeah, then I don't know what he's doing right now either. Yeah, he never came in here and got these 4. But I know I saw him action swap like the torch. Okay, Blaze is back for these first 2 fairies. I guess he just wanted fire, because then when he goes in here, he can just use the elevator. been a while since I've seen someone come to the left side of this room. To like shoot the switch and fly to the end. Because yeah, now he needs to go to this one, this flower down here. And then from here he can reach the pillar with the flower on it. Yeah, so I'm assuming Truly then is getting 2 heart containers. Because there's not really, I don't really see a reason not to get the goat one. Are we gonna do bomb strats? Doesn't look like it. The bomb flowers actually do a lot of damage to Odala. You can nearly kill him with just one of them. Assuming it hits him like for all of its damage frames. I don't think he has. He definitely hasn't hovered at all. How do you get no shield? You let a like eat you. As long as you have the hero's shield. Does not look like Truly knows about like damage buffering off of these bomb flowers. Also, he has 5 heart containers. I should probably mark that. Yeah. Yeah, Nina. If you get Mirror Shield, you can't lose the Mirror Shield. It's like you just always have it. The like won't take it. Look at all those juicy lag frames of this ice melting on the Nintendo 64. Yeah, those goals should never appear together in the same row. And then for blackout mode, I actually just removed the no shield goal and kept the mirror shield goal because if you can't do blackout if you have no shield and mirror shield. Unfortunately, SRM is banned in bingo, so you're not gonna be deleting your shield with SRM. The most popular, I don't have stats for like bingo just in general, but for this tournament specifically, the most popular goal right now is 2 temple maps, compasses, and boss keys. I think, how many? That goal has been selected 6 times. It was actually on this card, but it was not picked by either of these players. It could have been chosen 8 times if they both picked it. It is nighttime right now for Truly. I also love the Majora's Mask pause screen. It's so fast. Whenever I play OOT, I feel like I'm in the pause menu for years. Okay, so Truly did not make it daytime. He could just put on the Goron Mask though and void out and still be fine. He could also get ISG. And then after the wind stops blowing, he could void out. You could also try to make it around the back first and then Song of Double Time, and that would set his like spawn position if he voids out later. He could also do bow strats too. He could just keep using the bow like tattle text while the wind is blowing. It looks like that is what he's gonna do, but he's just gonna go in the fountain. Okay, never mind. Unfortunately, he falls off. All he really needed to do there was put on Goron Mask and he would have been fine. Goron voids out like really fast before you hit the trigger that brings you all the way over here. Okay, well he just forfeit. So right now it is just Blaze finishing. Rip Truly. Okay, so Blaze will have the 2 fairy rewards. I wasn't counting his heart pieces. I think he's got at least 1 or 2. He's got at least 1. He might have 2. It was nighttime when Truly went to do Lullaby Skip. And then I don't think he knew or thought about putting just Goron mask on, so he was trying to like... He was trying to do like C-up stress with the bow. He actually almost went in the fountain, but then he like waited too long and it blew him away again, and then eventually he fell off as Child Link, so then he hit the trigger to go to the owl. What happens if both players forfeit? That is a great question. I think we never actually talked about that, but I guess what we'd probably do is whoever forfeit last is the winner. Because a rematch, I think, would be kind of stupid. Like you'd get to do 2 races for your round. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, I mean, if your opponent DNFs, like, as long as you don't DNF, like, you're gonna win. Like, even if it took you like 24 hours, assuming your opponent wasn't smart enough to just reboot their game and start from the beginning and somehow still beat you, you'd still win. I actually just thought of a new, really grimy strat. I'm not gonna say what it is though, because Nina might try to use it. Wow, Nina really is grimy, and then she wants to get mad when we call her grimy. Oh, I was not even paying attention. Blaze already has 6 hearts. So all he needs to do is win the Swamp Archery, and then he can soar to Great Bay and lose the shield. Why did he take off Goron? That's a great question. Probably like muscle memory. Like you don't usually have Goron when you're doing that time stop on that stone. I bet the N64 joystick feels real nice for these archeries. The precision aiming you can do. Axstone gets Mirror Shield? I mean, it could happen. He's got... Actually, no, he doesn't have Zora Mask. And he doesn't have Light Arrow to get past the Sunblock, unless he goes through the whole dungeon, the whole well. He could get Zora, yeah, he could. When he soars the Great Bay, he could just grab it. I mean, Blaze could just start doing like a 100% speedrun right now if he wanted to. And then just not get the Mirror Shield, and then at the very end, lose his normal shield. It is nighttime, so are we gonna get the like glitch sound where it just like starts vibrating? Okay, it looks like he's actually gonna go the Zora Cape, I'm guessing. Yeah. You can actually Ocarina Dive off the ledge right there by the owl, and that like can then eat you that's underwater. And that is G for Blaze. So, Blaze did not want to interview last time, but well, I guess I'll see if he wants to this time. GG. Does not look like either one of them are going to interview, so I guess this will just be the end. So, there is a match tomorrow. There's Chaotic Yosher versus Turkenheimer. It's at 10 a.m. Eastern. Interview Jimmy? Okay. I will interview myself.